All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is, straight up energy reading. This is the full moon in Gemini. I like this moon. I always do. I especially like it with Jupiter in Gemini. But the thing is, when I shuffle on it, I ask the universe here with the pre-shuffle, what do you want to talk about with this moon? I get kind of a block. There's kind of a, well, it's not much of a wall. I mean, look at that, right? This might apply to you, or it might apply to an incoming energy. I suspect it's all of us on some level. There's a block here in the surface energy, right? Before I hit the record button, what's this moon energy all about, this full moon in Gemini? I get the 9 of Wands crossed by the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, and there's your dreams right there with the 10 of Cups. Dreams. Somebody here, there's something about, like the way I would translate this, it's sort of like someone won't let themselves believe that a dream can come true. But I also, the way I feel the energy, and I've experienced this kind of energy before in my life, so I'm translating it with past experience. Sometimes what happens is you're having this beautiful dream. It's terrific. Might even be a wet dream. Who knows? It's absolutely fantastic. And then for some reason in the dream, it just goes completely fucking wrong, right? All of a sudden, you're having this great wet dream or something. All of a sudden, your dick chakra stops working. It just shuts down. What the hell's going on? Oh my God, right? I mean, but overall, it's a dream. It's there. But it's sort of a block, not allowing ourselves to believe that it can happen. And that's something, it's caused by something inside. There's the High Priestess, and there's the Page of Pentacles, bookending the 9 of Wands. It's what we talked about a little bit in the second half of the month. I said the second half of the month reading might relate to the full moon, and here it is. There's some sort of internal lesson. There's something here, right? This girl needs to figure out it's not about the clothes you wear, it's about going to school and getting the education, right? You go ahead and be the biggest nerd in your class if you want to. Nobody's into you. Nobody cares about you. You don't invited to any parties, all that kind of stuff. Those are the people that usually end up being the most successful in life. You know, the big rich ones, right? It's always the nerds. It always is. It's not the popular kids. The popular kids, half of them end up with problems. They got alcohol problems, 3 failed marriages, blah, blah, blah. Look, it was the story at my high school reunion. All the people everybody thought was going to turn out great didn't, you know. They really didn't. I know. Hollywood uses that all the time too, but it's true. It happens. So there's some kind of lesson here, in some sort of lesson. I mean, I used my example of this girl wearing the pants half down, but there is some kind of lesson here. It's something inside. It's primarily attached to someone attached to you. There's somebody thinking about you. You're in that picture. And there's something blocking them from believing that it's true. There's something inside them that prevents them from believing it. Okay? Now, you may have a thing too. Keep in mind, your energy's here as well. I encourage you to take a look at it. Take a look at yourself, you know? What kind of people, ask yourself questions like, what kind of people am I attracting? Who am I attracted to? And what kind of people are they? So what does that say about me? You got to have that kind of dialogue with yourself to find whatever this is, okay? And for others of you, you're perfectly fine, and this just applies to an incoming energy, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, let's go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right, so reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. We're just going to go straight into the reading. All right, we're not even going to do the cut cards. We're not even going to whatever, because I did a big, long shuffle for that pre-shuffle. My God, it took me like fucking 8 minutes or some shit. All right, here we go. Here's our reading. You ready? Full moon in Gemini. Look at the Emperor, right? The Emperor. It's fueled by a chariot and the 2 of Cups. The Emperor is fueled by a chariot and the 2 of Cups. Right here is the energy around your soul. We'll get to it. Right here is the energy around your soul connection with whoever this is that's coming in. I've got an energy coming in, and it's this one right here. Right here's the 3D energy around this person. Right here's their soul. There's the hidden energy message from the universe. Red with the energy connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and yeah, we're going to extend it. It's a full moon reading. Fuck yeah. It's an important full moon. Somebody here, I think you guys, if you have any kind of hang up, you're probably okay. It's probably something. But go run through that dialogue I suggested. Okay? It's important. who we are, who we attract, why we're attracted to them, all of that, it tells us a lot about ourselves. It's a way to check your energy without being an energy reader, right? All right. A lot of people don't do it because they're afraid to look, right? I mean, they are. They just la 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 la, don't want to know, right? Okay. The Emperor. I think the Emperor is a little bit of la 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 la, don't want to know. All right. I've got somebody here, likely, I want to say coming your way. I know that came up in the mid-month reading, but I'm going to go one more. Yeah, you're somebody's, the overall energy of this reading, whoever this Emperor is to you, you're their thing. You're their Eleanor, right? I mentioned that before. It's the car in Gone in 60 Seconds that Nicolas Cage keeps trying to steal, and it keeps fucking him up, right? It's a GT 500 Mustang in that movie, but I mean, I think it was a 500, may have been a 350. I don't know. Either way, you're this person's karmic Achilles heel. All right, we'll put it that way. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be a reading. Again, something about they have the dream and they don't want to believe it's true. It's that devil that won't let them, it's this, whatever this is attached to this person that won't let them believe that that's possible. Even while they're on their way. Even while they're learning in this soulmate cycle. A whole lot of head in the sand, la 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 la, don't want to hear it. All right, let's go. Energy around your connection. All right, see, what did I say? What did I just motherfucking say? Rewind. Right? You're their Achilles heel. You're the Nine of Swords. Somebody very, very anxious to talk to you. And anxious about talking to you. And anxious about why they need to talk to you. And anxious, it's just an endless anxiety. Anxiety. It's because of this, whatever this is, attached to this Emperor. Whatever it is. Okay. Right here. 3D energy around this person. King of Pentacles. But again, for some of you, this is a family member you have a soul connection with. For others of you, it's your runner, right? Quote unquote. For others of you, it's a friend. It's somebody like that. If this is a friend, this is somebody you really think is your friend. And you need to run through that dialogue I gave you earlier on, right? Who do I attract? Why am I attracted to them? And what kind of people are they? Right? You ask yourself those questions. You run through kind of that, you know. Take a look at how, if this, because for a couple of you this is a friend, so I'll just say take a look at how many things do they encourage you to do that don't benefit them. All right? Be careful about that. That's what you want to look at, right? If it doesn't benefit them, are they always trying to talk you out of it? You can make a list and you can go and you can see which side's bigger. All right? I'll tell you right now. You can put a few names on it. Any therapist will have you do that. Run that checklist. Well, okay, you got Bill, you got Peter. Right? Bill and Peter. Right? Well, what does Bill, how many things does Bill encourage you to do that don't benefit Bill? How many things does Peter encourage you to do that don't benefit Peter? See which list is longer. Right? This person here, they a big fat fucking phony. King of Pentacles. Didn't we get a King of Pentacles in this position in some recent reading? From a different deck, I'm sure. I haven't used this as a main deck for a reading in a little bit. I mean, as far as a reading like this. Soul energy is here. The world, yeah. The times they are changing for somebody. They can't sit here in their study anymore and pretend that everything is great. They can't do it. They can't do it. They want to dream their way out of it, and the dream, this devil keeps convincing them that the toxin that they live in or the way they've been living their life is the only thing that they're entitled to. It's the only thing that they can get. All right? Can't get any better. This person needs to start asking themselves, why can't I have Techron? Right? Why do I got to run the cheap gas? Why can't I, from the bottom of the barrel, why can't I have Techron? Well, why can't my pistons get clean while I drive? You know, it's a bit of that. Once they start asking these questions, they're fine, but they've got to get past this. And this energy, this moon energy, this full moon in Gemini, and with the 9 of Wands, fortunately it's a 9, but it's creating a block. It's preventing the dream from finishing good. You have the dream, and it's great, and then at the very end it goes to shit. Right? I mean, that's what message from the universe, red with 9 swords, the wheel of fortune. Yeah. Somebody wants to change this, but they're anxious about that. I said it's a feedback loop. It's a circle. It goes around and around and around. I said it's red with this. I said when I threw this down, it's a feedback loop of anxiety. It's just all anxiety. They're anxious to talk to you. They're anxious about talking to you. But then I need to talk to them, but I'm anxious about that, so I'm not sure, but I need to talk to somebody. It's a card of communication in this deck for sure, with the multiple birds in the air. It's just there's a lot of, it's a round and round feedback loop. They want to cure this, but they're anxious about curing this. They want nines to be the end in tarot, but they're anxious about that. Okay. Somebody here is very afraid of the unknown, and this frequency of devil energy plays on that. It will play on that. This is the same frequency of devil energy that keeps you smoking, keeps you drinking, keeps you doing drugs. Because, oh, you're not going to like, well, yeah, but look, 6 months after you stop, there's still withdrawal symptoms. Oh, don't even bother stopping, right? Well, that's just bullshit. That doesn't make any sense. Even if that's true, which it is for some people, that's not a reason to keep doing something bad and going the wrong way. But this energy will make you believe it. It's very believable. That's my problem with devil energies in general. They're low vibration, conspiracy type energies and shit. They're all very believable. It's very easy to get in. It's the stack of brownies on the table full of broccoli. And I know the people in that energy don't want to hear it. They're like, there he goes again. No, I'm trying to help you. Okay, there are plenty of people I've helped get out of this energy in my life, and they end up thanking me later. But while I'm doing it, they throw in punches, believe me. Because you don't want to believe that this guy's lying. He's got great abs. I don't want to stop banging this guy, Steve. Right? Well, it is what it is. This person here got that devil to take care of. Keeps telling them they're not worthy in some way. Potential final outcome for you. What's this all mean to you? Okay? This is mostly the incoming energy. I think a few of you watching have some shit you need to work on. I've given you some tools to do that so far. I don't know what else I could do, but what's the final outcome here for you with this fucker? 3 of Wands. Well, there's 2 ways I could read this. Your relationship with whoever this is, I'll put it the easy way. Your relationship with whoever this is about to, it changes because of this moon. And I talked about this moon it may have been in the extended, I'm not sure, for the second half of the month reading. It's a very strong influence. This moon influences things a great deal. And we still got some of that 12-12 energy in play. And it interacts with that, and that's part of what's causing the blockage. But it's also, for somebody attached to you, part of what's causing this feedback loop of anxiety. Something changes here. You move in a new direction. Either you move away from this person or you move in a new direction with them. It's about 50-50. I can't tell which is more. If I had to bet, I'd say most of you give this a pass. I would say. I mean, the best thing to do with most people that you have a conflict with is accept that everybody is who they are. Okay? They are who they are. It's just the way it is. It's the way I am with my own mother. I'm like that. I just accept we're different people and we are who we are. She's extremely racist. She doesn't care about other people, only cares about herself. She's been like that for a long time. I just accept it. I just deal with it. Right? I mean, it is what it is. It's extremely low vibration. But because I want to have that connection, I want to have that relationship with my mother, I accept the things I cannot change. In her case, she's never going to look at stuff like this. This person here is held back because of a very mild devil energy. There's not much. Their soul is really good. Look at the world in the soul, the most powerful card I could pull. It's ripe for transformation. The free spirit in them, you see that girl, wants to come out. The free spirit in them wants to come out and play, right? Male or female, they want to put a little tie-dye dress on and skip around with a hula hoop. I mean, it is what it is. Let's clarify. Let's talk about the 9 of Swords. I like this final outcome for you because that's you, right? I don't care for the fact you're in a one piece. I discourage that here at Steve's Love Tarot, unless it's a thong one piece. Then maybe maybe I'm okay with it. But generally speaking, you're doing okay. The universe, the universe throws me cards in a way that I'll relate to them. This is cool. This is a good day. If I'm standing on the edge of a sand dune looking out over the ocean, I'm having a good day, no matter what's happening. So it ends with a good day for you, right? But it might be a long day. And what do I mean by if this person communicates? Because the tiki torches are lit. She's been there a while, right? It might be a long day, but at the end, it's worth it. Some kind of transformation comes. Some kind of new direction happens. What's going on with the 9 of Swords? Tell me about this This anxiety. Oh, tell me about this thing. Oh, God, it won't let me shuffle anymore. Okay, I was going to try one more shuffle. It won't let me do it. It's crossed by the Queen of Swords. I didn't know what was there. I just figured I'd give it a shot. Queen of Swords. It's somebody when the Queen of Swords is crossing the Nine of Swords in this context, it's somebody's got something to say. They know what they want to say, but they don't know how to say it. And that's part of where the anxiety is coming from. Okay? That's all tough. The Hangman. Somebody can't get past the starting line. It's ready, set, go, and they can't get off the line. They can't, if they could, the universe is basically saying if this girl on this card, right, would just stand up and start walking, they'd go all the way. But the more you sit in this, right, the more you sit there with your head in your hands like this, the more pull this guy has, because this guy is what's keeping that person there. Okay? If they just got up and went, they'd be fine. They're having a hard time getting off the line, getting off the mark, standing up and walking. Why is the Hangman here? The Sun. Yeah, it's what I said. If they just, again, somebody here, if they just get going, they'd be fine. Somebody thinks that they're safer where they are, that they're happy where they are right now, and that again is this energy talking, right? So they dream it all the way up through here. They dream, and they're ready to go. The soulmate cycle's there. They can feel you're the soulmate, and this guy talks them out of it. It's a bit of that, and this moon is doing that. This moon will cock block dreams. It'll do it for you on some level too. Even if it's just some wonderful romantic dream you're having, then it's, why did it end like that? It was wonderful. What the fuck happened? You know, she dies in the end, or he dies in the end. I mean, it's like, who the fuck has that kind of dream? I'm dreaming a fantasy with somebody and they died at the end of my dream. What the fuck? You know, it's that kind of energy. It'll do that. And if it does that to you, if it does, there's something inside that's called that, then you've got that little devil that you need to look at too. And again, run through. It has a lot to do with the energies around us, surrounding energies. Okay? There's a side of ourselves that listens to it, and a side of ourselves that doesn't want to believe it's there. You got to get the side that doesn't want to believe it's there to believe it's there, right? To at least take a look, and then you'll find, because that side's stronger. And that's how the twinsy energy of the Gemini full moon is in play. What's going on with the King of Pentacles? Let's go. Talk to me about this. Talk to me about this. What did I say? No, I'm serious. I throw these cards to show you that my energy reads are valid. Okay? Now, I can't predict free will, but I sure as fuck can read energy. I said when I threw this card, I said he can't sit here anymore. Can't stay here. It's not safe. Somebody, this devil's making them believe that this is where they need to be. The times they are changing. The free spirit's trying to come out. I said that, right? Yeah, it's crossed by 10 swords. That's the environmental energy around that. Verifying everything I just said. Maybe vilifying it on some level for a few people watching. Right? I don't know. I pick up a lot of strange mix of energies that are coming to Steve's Love Tarot now. I like it. I like the mixture. But there's some people, the best I can do is plant seeds for you. You know, there's a few people that come here that are just trapped in an energy they don't even know they fucking trapped in. It's unreal. What's on top here? 7 Pentacles. Maybe it's a few of these DMs that are coming in. I don't know. It's possible. There's no name tags on the energy. I don't fucking know. Right? But 7 Pentacles on top of it. Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. Why is that here? Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah. Again, the energy is right for somebody to make a move. They're getting talked out of it. Their dreams are going wrong. In other words, for this person to do anything, for this girl to stand up and come towards you, they need to dream it first. In this energy, it's a very dreamy energy right now, and they do need to do that. But the dream keeps going wrong, so they keep, and the devil can say, I told you so. This is an energy that loves to say, I told you so, right? Told you not to park there. Look, now you got a flat tire. But and you're inclined to go, yeah, you're right. Oh my God, you were totally right. But the thing is, this is the energy that came around at 1 in the morning and flattened your tire. Just so they could say, I told you so, you got a flat tire the next morning, and then it gives them some credibility. You follow? I hope the fuck you do. Okay. What's going on with the world? Because that's what's going on here. Energetically, probably. You know, again, that devil isn't necessarily a person. It's an energy that somebody gets trapped in. All right, the world. Here we go. The world. If you find yourself all consumed with something, right? You get trapped in the news cycle. You can't get out of it. You get trapped in whatever, anything. Studying about aliens or studying about this or that or the other thing. Mikos Cassadine and the fucking deadly weather machine from General. A lot of people think we're controlling the weather now and stuff like that. Whatever it is, I don't know, maybe. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I'm just using it as an example. Whenever you get obsessed or fixated in something like that, say hello to your little friend. That's that frequency of energy. It's okay to be interested in something. I'm interested in birds of prey. I'm interested in the guitar. I'm interested in music. I'm interested in history, but I'm not obsessed with any of it. I got a life beyond that. I go fishing. I do stuff. I can talk on other topics. I don't get upset if somebody disagrees with me about hawks or something like that. I don't freak out about it. I don't wake up with my first thought, gosh, I hope I see a Merlin today. I'm all right. The world. Somebody here is definitely trapped in something. It's this energy that's got them believing that everything's fine. And that's a problem because I would say it's anything but. Why is the world here? Just trying to help. All right, let's go. Look, my own mother's trapped in this kind of energy, so I fucking get it. She is. She can't see above it. It's funny to look at her because I see her underwater every time I see her. You can't swim to the top. It is what it is. You may, like I said, just have to accept, especially if this is a family member, that this person is who they are. All you can do is plant some seeds, but at the end of the day, it is what they are, who they are. It's crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. The energy is conducive. No. Again, it's that distraction energy. There's two energies here. It's conducive for somebody. See, there it is. There's the High Priestess. It's hidden. Somebody distracts themselves from their own inner free spirit. All right? But the energy is right for it to happen. If they were to put a little bit of work in, it would go a long way in this energy. And I said that here. The universe is saying with the Hangman and all this, all they need to do is stand up and start walking. And the anxiety goes away rather quickly. This is a very easy devil energy to beat. Okay? It's very simple. What's on top? It's very simple, but not for a Burger King, apparently. 10 swords, which was crossing over here. This energy flows to here. This energy is trying to get out. I believe it. I see it with the High Priestess fueling that Eight of Pentacles. The good news is the energy that's trying to get out is more powerful than the ability to distract them from it, which is probably why I think they show up. I do. Why is the 10 swords here? 4 of wands, yeah. Again, somebody keeps trying to kill. Something keeps killing the dream in this energy, and it's the Gemini full moon. It's this moon's energy, the way it's interacting with things. It'll ruin your fucking daydreams. Have them anyway. That's why I told you in a recent reading, at least right up until around the 20th or around Christmas time, I think I said, okay, I don't remember if it was an energy weather update or a 3 card or what it was. I said, you have permission from me and the energy, right? Not that you need any from me, but there's permission to dream the craziest dream, right? The weirdest thing, something that you would never dream about in a million years because the universe could never bring you that. Your Prince Charming or your Princess Charming or whatever. That's because that's the way you overcome this. You beat it by standing up, okay? And that's why. That's why I told you that, because of this energy. Somebody attached to you didn't hear me. They didn't watch that reading, so they don't know. So their wonderful fantasy here keeps getting killed. And they're seeing that, again, as validation that this energy knows what it's doing. This devil knows what it's doing. Again, my car analogy. See, I told you so. You shouldn't have parked there. Yeah, you're right. My God, I should listen to you more. Right? Yet, this is the guy who came around at 1 o'clock in the morning and flattened the tires so that they could say the next day, see, you shouldn't park there, and gain some validation. It's a whole fucking giant feedback loop. I've explained it as easily as I can. It's actually quite complex because it's a feedback loop here that's fed by a feedback loop here. The universe keeps saying, and the wheel turns round and round, right? And the wheel on the cart goes round and round. All right. The wheel, why is it here? It's a 10. 10's at the end dead end that lead to a new beginning. But, you know, it's a bit like the Wheel of Fortune game show with that giant wheel that you spin. It's got a bankrupt on it. It's got a lose a turn on it. It's got some dollar amounts. Some of them are impressive and some of them are shit. Right? Oh, it's $50. Are you fucking kidding me? Can't even buy anything with $50 anymore. Right? I remember when I first bought my car, it was back in the mid-90s. I could fill the tank for $15. For a $20 bill, I could fill the tank and get 2 packs of Camels. Because I was a smoker then. Now, it's $63 to fill the tank. You can't. It's not even a 50. It's fucking unreal. Fucking thing. God damn it. All right, the wheel. Why is it here? Let's go. Well, it's justice. I said, I gave you the Wheel of Fortune game show. I said on that wheel, there's a bankrupt, a lose a turn, a $50, and there's some impressive amounts, like a $5,000 space and things like that. This is what the universe is saying. Right now, there's an opportunity. Right now, it's looking like the wheel is slowing down, and it's going to stop on the $5,000 slot. Right? Fantastic. That's a decent one. That's good. It's not the 50, which we just determined is useless. So, wow. All right. There's a chance. A chance. Well, there is. All they got to do is stand up. What's on top? The wheel. Look at. See? And again, it's exactly what I said. I had no idea that was there. I got a big smile on my, because that's perfect. Why is the wheel here? Because of the wheel. It's time. The wheel is stopping. The environmental energy, it looks like it's going to stop on the $5,000 slot. All right? Why is that here? 5 swords. Self-sabotage. But right before it stops on the universe said, unless they stand up, right? As long as they stay there, they keep listening to that devil energy. It's just about to stop on the 5,000 slot. You see it, and then you see somebody's foot come on the screen and kick it right into the lose a turn. That's what that says. All right? I mean, the energy is there for somebody to stand up and come towards you. They probably will, but they're going to bring a friend. You follow? Okay? I mean, it's the best way I can explain it. Cards landed perfectly here. All right, this is your final outcome. And I said I liked it. I do. You know, whether this is a family member or a fucking friend, I don't know. Or your runner. If it's your runner, you're not going to fucking start a relationship with somebody who shows up with this asshole, with this kind of energy attached to them. If someone doesn't, you have to love yourself to be in a relationship. If someone doesn't believe they deserve something as good as you, and even their own dreams take them in a direction where they kill it before the happy ending happens, how are you going to start a relationship with that? This person needs to get something off their chest. They need to, it's almost a test from the universe. They need to stand on their own. This girl is your person, male or female, needs to stand up and come in and say what they need to say. And if yours does that, you got a winner. If they don't, or if they show up and it's a bit of a 5 of swords, false victory because they show up with that devil energy, then it is what it is. Your final outcome, either way, this moon energy changes a lot of things for you. I suspect it affects your dreams as well on some level. Why is the moon? Why is the moon here? Well, I know why the moon is here. Why is the 3 of Wands here from my viewers? Universe. Let's go. Yep. What did I say? 4 cups. Right? Everything I just said. Just rewind and listen to what I said while I was shuffling this deck. That's all you got to do. I don't need to repeat myself and turn this into a 72-minute reading. 4 cups. You're that girl. Most of you are DFs. You're that girl right there. Look how bored she looks. Right? Somebody's coming to see you, right? But they don't think they deserve you because of this. And because of that, it's a weird conversation. Look, you want proof? Look at him. Then look at you. You're the blonde one. Look at him and look at you. Okay? So, what would you say? I'm helping you read the energy. What would you say after this date? He sat there all day, talked about frogs. You put on your guy getting underwear. He sat there all day and talked about frogs. After the date's over, you go your separate ways. You might go think, you might walk out back to the water here, take a look out over it, and go, well, I guess it's time to try something else. I guess, or maybe you take the approach that I take with my mother, for example, which is why I shared that with you. They are who they are. Sometimes you just have to accept that people are who they are. It's not, a lot of people misunderstand. I never said they aren't going to change. I said people don't change. I didn't say they can't. I said they don't, because they're lazy. And they just don't. It takes change in the soul, and you see what's happening in the soul right here. The free spirit's trying to come out, but somebody just keeps somebody keeps listening to this. And again, I've given you the car analogy. I've done all I can to simplify a very complex energy, very complex psychology. This is like 6 months worth of fucking therapy sessions crammed into a small fucking tarot reading. But it's there. The data is there for you. Sometimes you just have to accept people are who they are. You plant some seeds and maybe they change, maybe they don't. What are you going to do? Right? It is what it is. What's on top? King of Cups. The time is right. We just read with the Seven of Pentacles. The time is right for somebody to share their feelings. All that matters here is you share yours. Okay? That's what I'm going to tell you. This is your final outcome. All that matters is you share yours. Doesn't matter if they sit there with their arms crossed and want to talk about frogs. You want to talk about your feelings. You talk about your feelings. That's what you need to do. You need to counteract this Gemini full moon energy, this specific one. It's not always like this. Why is the King of Cups here? 9 swords. Right. You need to, this energy is affecting you too. 9 swords. Look, this is you as well. On some level. There's something. Don't be anxious about, all you got to do is start talking. All you got to do is stand up and start talking. And you'll be fine. And share your feelings. All right? It might blow their mind a little bit, but that's all right. You plant a seed. And then maybe he go home and he thinks about it and feels about it. And goes, yeah, wow. They really are something. Wow, she really is something. Whatever. It gets people thinking. That's all you can do. There's nothing else you can do. Sometimes people are just trapped in an energy that they can't get out of. It came up in the second half of the month reading, and it's come up here. The second half of the month reading got terrible views. People don't like it. People just want to hear somebody's regretted it and they turning around and coming back. I don't understand why. Why you want to live your life with your head the same? Why don't you want to know what energy is like? You could see how the cards fell. All right? This ain't some bullshit. It is what it is. That is a very real energy right now. It's everywhere. It's infecting people in all sorts of different ways. It's nonsense. Right now, if anything, the way this Gemini full moon is playing out, it gives you a real chance to counteract it. Because within it, all you got to do is stand up. And again, somebody here, all you have to do is share your feelings and you'll be fine. Okay? That's definitely, yep, see, look, time for, I said when I was reading this energy, talking about you, I said, look out, he's gone home, you're looking out over new adventures. Yeah, you're looking out over new adventures. It's right there with the Page of Wands fueling that. All right? Sometimes people show you who they are. Believe it when they fucking do. You'd be surprised how many fucking people don't. It is what it is. People won't learn. People learn the hard way. The DMs of this cycle will learn the hard way. It is what it is. But you, having the benefit of an energy reader here, I can tell you, you don't have to study history to figure out where you're going or what's going on. Just study your own personal history. I know a lot of people don't like to study history. I don't know why. But just study your own personal history. Life is a series of cycles. Trust me, I got notebooks to prove it. For my own and the people around me. It's amazing how people don't notice how things repeat. Everything, think of it like a sitcom with a repeat episode that jumps the shark, right? Jumping the shark is reusing a theme that you used before, but only slightly differently. In other words, in Happy Days speak, which is where that comes from, in the early episodes, Fonzie jumped buses, I believe it was. with his motorcycle. In the later episodes, toward the end of the show, he jumped a shark. It's the same thing with different surrounding energy, right? So your life plays out the same way. The writers of your life, the energetic writers, run out of fucking ideas. And they just replay shit. It's all just a repeat. Which is why a lot of scientists, and myself included on some level, it's not exactly right, but believe it's all just a computer simulation. It might be. It's very good. There's very good evidence for that, and the math works. It's certainly at least a projection from ourselves, which is what hologram theory sort of supports. But either way, whatever you want to do, knock yourself out. There's a whole lot of destiny playing out right now in societal energies, and there's a whole lot of destiny playing out right now in the soulmate cycle. Be a part of it. Stand up and tell someone how you feel, whether they like it or not. All right? Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. And I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo on that devil. And I'm going to see about your connection with this person. Because you definitely matter. You have the potential to be this dream for them. And I want to pull on their soul. I want to pull on that free spirit. See what the hell's going on with that. It's funny, you get a lot of people that fight me when I say, well, he's gone now, I shuffled him away, when I talk about that type of devil energy and devil energy, this and that. But honestly, it's so obvious, it's ridiculous. You know, all you got to do is face it. And the opportunity is so there right now to beat it. It's just, it really is. You just got to step out. You just got to poke your head up for air. That's all you got to do. And on the DM side, that's all they have to do too. It says here, for a lot of healing, again, give your ego a rest and let your soul kick in. Somebody here needs to do that. Somebody attached to you. I wish this was Major Arcana. I wish this was like a judgment card or some kind of a hermit card or something like that. The opportunity is there for somebody to have that free spirit come out. I don't know if they will. I know you guys will. The universe predicts victory for most of you watching. A lot of liberation and a lot of new beginnings coming because you're giving your ego a rest and letting the soul sort of recharge right now. And we talked about that soul recharge on a recent reading. Allow that to happen. And again, acknowledge what I said about the dreams. You could probably get past that. Just try to dream up some crazy, crazy stuff. Try to think about, if you're worried about dreams while you're sleeping, try to think about something really fanciful before you go to bed rather than something really practical. Try to stay away from that sort of a practical thought before falling asleep for a little while. It's just a tip. It's just a tip on the energy. Do what you want to do. As far as this person goes, yeah, I mean, all you got to do, all that matters, the universe says, is that you open up. The DM side, the best we can do right now for whoever this specific energy is plant a seed. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.